Letter writing side hustle explained and updated. So, if this is something that you're interested in, listen up close. So there are online casinos in the US and Canada that have been in business for a little over 20 years. And there's a company that formed about a year ago that helps people understand that writing to these casinos in a very specific way, you are able to get sweeps coins from these online casinos. Now, the reason that that's the case is because these online casinos actually, by law, have to offer these sweeps coins to the general public in order to operate legally in the US and Canada. So this company that we're working with exploits that. And they've come up with a way and a system and a process to help everyday people like you and me earn a really good living at home. So you essentially write, again, in a very specific way. Now, when you become a member, you're taught how to do all of this. So you actually go through training, comprehensive training, to learn how to do this. Now, I will say a caveat to this at this point is it's only available in the US and Canada. So if you're not in the US and Canada, you're not able to do this right now. So when you write to these casinos, you write on a 4x6 index card, 2 lines, like I always say, or more specifically, 2 sentences. And then you put that 4x6 index card in a number 10 envelope, which are those long legal ones, and you send it off to these casinos. Now, when you register, and you can register for free, you also register for these casinos online, which is also free. So when you write these letters to these companies, they know that it's you writing to them, because when you register for these online casinos, you're actually designated a number. So that number, along with the 2 sentences that you're going to be taught to write, go on that index card in that letter, and they're sent off to the casino. When that casino approves that letter, it's up to $5 a letter. Some of the casinos pay up to $3 a letter. It just depends on which casino that you're writing to. Now, I will say that typically the casinos that are offering up to $5 a letter initially take about 8 to 12 weeks before you get your first payment. We call it a drop. Now, that's only initially, okay? After that, it's a lot more consistent. Every week, a couple times a week, every 2 weeks, that type of thing. Now, some of the companies, the casinos that are up to $3 a letter, it only takes a few weeks to get your first drop. So it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Most people, including myself, write to several casinos so that those drops remain consistent after that initial process. The reason why it takes a long time initially for those casinos that are doing up to $5 a letter is because you're creating a pipeline of letters. So it just takes some time before those letters start to be approved and start to come through as payment. So they give you the sweeps coins, and you in turn take the sweeps coins that they give you once your letter is approved, and you convert those sweeps coins to cash. You convert those sweeps coins to cash by playing their online games. It's not gambling like a lot of people think it is, because gambling requires you to pay your own money. You're not paying your own money, right? So that's how it works in a nutshell. That's the way this business works. It's extraordinary. It's a wonderful side hustle. It's not MLM. It's definitely not a scam. I take care of my kids this way. And it's just something that everyone can do. It's great for single moms, stay-at-home dads, retired folks, you name it. People that need extra money. It's been a godsend for me. Now here's the most important point. What's the cost? Everybody asks what this costs. Now realize that this is a business. It's not a W-2 job, so it requires an initial investment. The initial investment is $199 for the course. Then you also pay $25 a month to stay active. If you decide or if you choose to be an affiliate or promote the opportunity like I'm doing here on TikTok, you can pay a one-time $20 activation fee and do that. So that's it. The letter writing side hustle explained. Take care. It's Gary signing off.